Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin. I'm a prenatal yoga instructor and I'm here with a class on alleviating pain for your lower back. First of all, congratulations on your pregnancy. The timestamps are all below so you can skip ahead to the section that you want. First and foremost, you might want to have some props for this class. You can have a folded blanket or a towel, a pair of yoga blocks, and if you so desire, you can have a yoga bolster, pillow, or cushion. This class is good for all trimesters. First, we're going to do a centering activity, so place your hands on your lower belly, on your growing baby, and just tune in, placing your awareness inward, just focusing on your breath, focusing in on your body and on your growing baby, and make sure to leave behind all the stresses of daily life just for this short time that you're taking to do your prenatal yoga class. Breathing in deep and exhale completely. Breathe in through the nose, lips closed, and exhale completely. You can go ahead and open your eyes, and to get started, we're gonna do some chest and hip rocks. Now you can remain like this if you're in your first and second trimester. If it's more comfortable to be in butterfly pose and do this in your third trimester, go ahead and sit in butterfly pose. But we're gonna do a little rocking motion. I'm gonna actually sit on a folded blanket for this. Just a little bit more comfortable on the hard floor. And we're going to begin. So you're going to bring your hips forward, chest forward, looking up, and then exhale, rock it back, roll the spine, chin down, and inhale, coming forward, and exhale, rolling the back, and inhale, move it forward. And exhale, rounding that back. And inhale, moving it forward. Inhale. And exhale, rolling, chin down, looking down. We're gonna do two more. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, rounding the back. And we're gonna come back center. And let's go ahead and do some chest circles all the way around in one direction. And this really helps to alleviate the tightness in the lower back. Oh, this feels so good as you just release. Oh, there's a lot of pressure and tension just from sitting as well. So this helps to alleviate that. And let's come to the front and reverse that circle here. Go ahead and reverse it. Good, really feeling it here. Beautiful. Good, coming back to the center. Roll your shoulders back and down. We're gonna reach our arms out to the side and then just twist to your right and take your left hand on your right leg and lift the chest and just look over your right shoulder, just opening up. Twists really help to alleviate back tension, and twists are okay to do during pregnancy. I know a lot of women, I've taught so many women prenatal yoga, and a lot of women are really afraid to do twists in pregnancy. They're afraid it's gonna hurt the baby or something. And actually twists are great to do during pregnancy. As long as you don't hold it for too long, you don't twist too hard and throw out your back, but twists are really, really good. We need twisting in our lives so we don't throw out our backs when we're not warmed up. So go ahead and breathe, big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And exhale, we're going to reach our arms out to the side. And let's twist to our left side and go ahead and place your left hand behind and looking over your left shoulder here. A nice deep belly breath as you twist. Inhale deeply, inflating your belly. And exhale completely. Another deep breath in. And exhale completely. And just enjoy this twist here. Enjoy the loosening of the back muscles. Feeling that beautiful stretch here. And coming back to the center, we're going to do something called knee rocks. So if you're on your blanket, that's great. If you'd like to come off your blanket or towel, that's fine too. And we're going to bring the knees up this way and bring the knees nice and wide apart. Then go ahead and place your hands behind you this way. Place your hands behind you, lift the chest, and we're gonna rock the knees over to the left side, lifting the hips up just a little bit, and then rocking the knees over to the right side. And you can take the hand and just lift it up a little bit. You'll really feel that in the lower back. Oh, it feels wonderful. And go ahead and lift up and over. Breathing deep into the lower belly. And lift up and over. Good. And if you can't get your knees all the way over, that's actually okay. And we're gonna go over to the left. And lifting up. And go over to the right. And lifting up. Beautiful. So now we're going to come into our series on all fours. Now, if your knees are troublesome on all fours, go ahead and place a folded blanket or towel underneath your knees for the all fours series. Starting on all fours, we're going to be doing the 6 directions of the spine. Anytime you are on all fours in pregnancy, it feels really good because the belly is not weighing on your back. So go ahead and spread out the fingers. Bring your hands about shoulders width apart. You can point or flex the toes, that's totally up to you. And we're gonna begin with some cat and cow. So tailbone lifts, looking up for cow, and then exhale, rounding the back, shoulders down, tailbone down. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, rounding. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone lifts, looking up. And exhale, round. And inhale, shoulders back, tailbone lifts, look up. And exhale, rounding your back. Coming back to a neutral spine, bring the knees together and point the toes. Place the hands to the outer edge of your mat. Now we're going to swivel the toes over to your left side. Bend your left elbow, look over your shoulder to your toes. This gives you a nice, beautiful side stretch. Coming back to the center, toes to the right, bend your right elbow and gaze over to your toes. Coming back to the center, toes to the left. Bend your left elbow, gazing to your toes. And inhale back to the center, toes to the right. Bend your right elbow and gaze to your toes. Good. Coming back center, let's widen those knees. And we're going to place the hands together, spread out the fingers, the thumbs are touching, and we're going to do the last two directions of the spine. We're going to raise the left arm up, looking up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, bring it forward. Right arm lifts up, looking up to the sky. And exhale, coming forward. Left arm lifts up. And exhale, forward. Right arm lifts. And exhale, forward. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale. 3 more. And bring it forward. 2 more. And exhale. And 1 more. And exhale, bring it forward. We're going to go ahead. Our knees are already wide, and we're just going to sit back into a child's pose here. And bringing the arms forward, allow the belly to come in between your knees and resting your head down. Now, if you have issues with dizziness and pregnancy, you can go ahead and take a yoga block and just place your forehead on your yoga block here. Or you can also use a bolster. Now, if it's really troublesome for your knees, and just stay in child's pose if you're comfortable there, you can also come into puppy pose by bringing the tailbone off of the heels, spreading the arms forward and bringing your forehead down this way. This is an alternate pose to child's pose, especially in your 3rd trimester. So just breathing here, either in puppy pose or in child's pose. We're going to take 4 deep breaths here. Three more. Two more deep breaths. And 1 more deep breath. Ease back to all 4s. And we're going to bring those hands again right underneath the shoulders. Now we're going to take an upward facing dog, which is really good again for lower back pain. So don't be afraid to get that extra big stretch. You're not putting your belly on the floor. You're going to be elevated by your arms, but I want you to leave your knees on the ground in upward facing dog. So you're just going to bring the hips forward, balance on your arms, and hold it here. Now, if this is an issue for you, if you get tired because your arms are tired, shift back into child's pose and then try it again into upward facing dog. So go ahead and breathe here. And let's shift back to our child's pose, knees wide, and we're going to come all the way back. One more time, coming forward into that upward facing dog, knees together, shoulders back, hips come forward, and just balancing on your arms. Head is neutral. You do not want to look up in upward dog. The spine needs to be neutral here. Good, breathe in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale, come on back to your child's pose. And holding it here. Transitioning back up to all fours. Hands, shoulders width apart, knees hip width apart. You can point or flex your toes. It's totally up to you. And we're gonna do some hip circles here. So just circling around in one direction, releasing the spine, releasing any tension from your lower back. And let's go ahead and reverse that. And the last movement we're gonna do on all fours today is wag the tail. So bring your knees together. Your hands are still maybe a little bit wider than shoulders width apart. And we're literally going to just swing the hips from side to side. And this feels really good on the hips and the lower back, because in pregnancy, you also have hip pain typically as your hips are relaxing and widening for the growing baby and eventually for labor and delivery. So go ahead and just do a few more wag the tail, side to side here. Good. And now we're just going to come back into a sitting pose for a final pose and our meditation. As we're back into seated pose, we're going to take a little butterfly pose here, little butterfly action here, just alleviating again the tension from the hips and the lower back. You can rock it gently back and forth here, just rocking it forward and rolling it back, rocking it forward and rolling it back. Inhale, rock it forward. And exhale, roll it back. And bring it forward. And roll it back. We're gonna roll it all the way forward here. Go ahead and roll it all the way forward. And rock your head side to side, shaking no. And roll it back up, sitting either in your butterfly pose or in a simple cross-legged position. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here with some mindfulness. You can place your hands on your growing baby, or you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, closing your eyes, focusing inward. Bringing awareness to the body and to your growing baby. Having gratitude for this time that you've spent taking care of your body so that you can then take care of others. Breathing a little deeper, a little slower. Relaxing the shoulders back and down. Lifting the crown of the head. Bring your hands to prayer posture. Lift your fingertips up to your forehead and taking a bow to your higher self with gratitude for the time that you've spent uniting your mind, body, soul, and spirit, and for this precious time that you've spent with your baby. Bring your hands back to your heart center and let's bow to each other, wishing peace and happiness. Namaste. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. thank you for sharing this with your other pregnant friends. Maybe you could practice this yoga practice every Wednesday together. If you'd like to learn more about the yoga breathing that I do in this class, I've posted a video. I'll put that link right here, and I'll see you in the next video.